My name is Thea Pajunen, and I'm a marketing specialist at Fidelity Bank here in Wichita, Kansas. Wichita needs a place like the Hive just because there's not only a lack of co-working spaces. We've really been dependent on a few of the same spaces for a couple of years, but we also need a place that has just a breath of fresh air that is aimed at specific professional industries as well as women in general, just because that is a neglected demographic in the co-working sect, and they have different needs, especially creatives, which the Hive is really going to cater to. It's not just kind of technical freelancers, stuff like that. It's going to be copywriters and designers and all sorts of other professionals that thrive on having other women around them to support them, hold them accountable, keep them creative, and just give them a happy place to go retreat to and get things done. I am really excited to get a membership at the Hive because I have started taking an online graduate level class, and it has been kind of a struggle to do it at home. I'm moving around from my kitchen table to my island to chairs to my desk. I can't seem to really find a place to get comfortable where I can spread out everything and feel focused and kind of feel the same level of engagement that I had in college, where it was really intentional, and I also had people around me that were kind of doing the same thing. You have to really crack the whip on yourself if you're working at home, and that's not just for school. It's also for people that are doing professional work, like freelance work especially. If you're doing that at home, you really have to be so focused and be quite comfortable and have everything you need, and I think the Hive is just a way easier way to do that. It has everything kind of set up for you. It has that kind of infrastructure essentially, as well as those people that you got in college or in a traditional workplace that are there to support you and are working towards similar goals, if not the same goals. So having run the Lean In group for, I guess, like the past year and a couple months or so, I have gotten to know Andrea really, really well, and she's not only been, an incredible light to our group and to all the women within our group, but she also has shown just a massive amount of determination. She took this idea, kind of from like this, brainstorm stage all the way to, basically to fruition within a couple of months. And I have not really met anyone that has that kind of determination and grit to just take something and run and do it in a way that seems like it will actually be sustainable. There are people that have some kind of crazy ideas out there, and you wonder, is this going to crash and burn? And Andrea does not give off that vibe. She's done research. She has secured funding. She really cares about this thing getting off the ground and becoming a valuable place for women for a long time in Wichita. She knows that we need it, and she's putting in the work to make sure it stays around.